Hi, everyone. My name is Nico Moriel. I am the Chief Content Officer here at the Benjamin Family Social Media Fellowship. And today we just want to go over a quick presentation to introduce you guys to the fellowship, what it is, why it is important, and why I really believe it could be a great opportunity for you as students to gain more in career knowledge in the marketing world, real world experience, and how this fellowship can really help you going forward. So, without further ado, this is our presentation on the fellowship. So before we get into everything, I just want to give you guys a quick table of content. So first, we're going to meet the fellows. We're going to introduce everyone here on the current team of 10, who we are, what our majors are, and what our roles here at the fellowship. And then we're going to get into what is the fellowship and exactly what goes on here, what we do, and what our purpose is here. We're then going to dive into our specific roles. Each person is going to come up and talk a little bit about what their position is here at the fellowship, what makes it so valuable, and what they really get up to here. We're then going to dive into the benefit of the fellowship. So on top of what we do here, there are so many more benefits beyond just the work that you're getting here and the experience you're getting. There's many more benefits beyond that. We wanted to talk a little bit more about that. And then lastly, just to show you guys what we are up to, we want to show you guys some projects that we're currently working on this year. We have worked on, show you the more fun side of what we get to do. And yeah, let's get this thing rolling. So, firstly, to meet the team, I'll start again. My name is Nico. I'm the Chief Content Officer here. I am a Senior Marketing Management double major, and I'm from Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Brooke Barrera. I'm the editor. I'm a senior marketing major and finance minor, and I'm from Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Hi, I'm Annie Holmston. I'm one of the digital marketing consultants. I'm from Westchester, New York, and I'm also a senior.
Hi, I'm Kate Sardone. I'm a junior. I'm the creative director, and I'm from Winchester, Massachusetts, and I'm a marketing major and communication minor.
Hi, I'm Bella. I'm a marketing and management double major. I'm a digital marketing consultant. I'm a senior and I'm from Westchester, New York.
Hi, I'm Grace Child. I'm a senior marketing major. I'm a digital marketing consultant for the fellowship, and I'm from Monmouth County, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Tessa. I'm a digital marketing consultant. I'm a senior. I'm a management and marketing major, and I'm from Cranston, Rhode Island.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Lagner. I'm one of the research analysts. I'm a senior marketing major, data science minor, and I'm from South Shore, Mass.
Hi, I'm Jack Murphy. I'm the other research analyst. I'm a senior marketing major from Los Angeles.
Hey guys, I'm Daniel Singh, a senior psychology major and marketing minor on the pre-law track. I'm the community manager and I'm from the Bronx, New York.
All right. So, what is the fellowship? So, the Benjamin Family Social Media Fellowship is a program to give a team of 10 students real life marketing experience in the social media and digital marketing world. It was created by our donor, Adam Benjamin, to give back to not only to Providence, but to the local community as well. Here, we run all social media and help with digital marketing campaigns here related to the Providence College School of Business. We don't only do that, but we help to work in-person activations and events, like our career fairs and our involvement fairs. And additionally, one extra benefit here at the fellowship is that we offer consulting services to local businesses here in the Providence area. So that was part of Adam Benjamin's initiative to give back to the local communities of Providence. So not only will we continue to do marketing here for the Providence College School of Business, but we will take our learnings and give those back to local businesses in the area. So really, when we think about the fellowship, we like to call ourselves basically like a marketing agency. So we not only do services here for the Providence College School of Business, but we do services here for other businesses in the community, other marketing initiatives. And a lot of that comes from the learnings that we get here at the fellowship. So the way it really works here at the fellowship, it's two formats. The first semester you're going to be here is a class format. We'll have a bunch of speakers come in from the industry, teach us about what they do in marketing. We'll take those learnings and employ them in what we are doing here at the fellowship. Then the second semester, you don't get class credit. It's not a class anymore, but it becomes more like a job. So you'll get paid $1,500 And you'll get to take all your learnings from first semester and parlay that into your work in your second semester. We'll get more into things like paid ads, a little bit more on the digital marketing side of things, while continuing to consult the businesses that we do. It becomes a little bit more serious second semester, but a lot more, I would say, rewarding personally, just because from all your learnings you get first semester, you get to take that into next semester with the creative freedom that now you really are a true social media marketer here for PC Business. So getting into our roles, I'll start with mine first. I'm the Chief Content Officer here. So with the program, I'll help lead strategic planning for all of our social media marketing initiatives. I'll plan and coordinate all meetings, schedule anything that we need to be scheduled here with the fellowship. In a lot of ways, I'm the liaison between the School of Providence College, the School of PC Business, and anything we do here at the fellowship. So if there's anything that we have to get out via Providence College or via PC Business, I'll get the emails, I'll get the alerts, and bring that out to the team for any type of serious marketing initiative that we have to get out for the school. I'll work with professors and other stakeholders within the program to get the message out and make sure that what we're doing here at the fellowship meets exactly what our expectations are and the structure stays the way it should be. As for myself and the way I personally like to think of my job is I like to think I'm a universal helper here. So I'm not someone who, personally, I'm not the greatest videographer. I'm not the greatest, creative designer here. But in a lot of ways, I like to try and help make sure that everything we're getting done here at the fellowship gets done the way that we want it to look and feel, and in a timely manner. So I'm at a lot of the shoots. I like to add a lot of the things, but I'm not always the main person behind the idea. But the way I like to operate here is that, I like to set everything else up for everyone and make sure everyone else is in the best position to get their best work done.
Okay, so my role is the creative director, and basically I oversee all of our branding and kind of create the templates for everyone to follow for all of our social platforms. It's really fun, and I love to create like the media. And if you like doing media and you do like being kind of behind the camera and doing post production and editing, it can be a really fun role. I also kind of check in with other fellows and see how they're doing as far as what our branding looks like. And if they ever need any help with anything, I kind of guide them into how we can create our content and make it look better.
Oh, sorry.
So I am the community manager, in addition to making content, because that's a role that all the fellows do here. I really help to manage the relations and foster engagement, and also really build that sense of community throughout our channels. And it really looks different in the day to day. Sometimes it's responding to comments, and right now we're getting an influx of PC commitments to the business school. So reposting that and engaging with the students there, but also really engage with everybody. So it could be the parents of students, prospective students themselves, faculty, staff, alumni, and of course current students, and really figuring out how we can put out information across the different media channels. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. That will really, it'll really, I guess, associate with each group, which really vibes with them, if you will. And ultimately, just being a brand manager, interacting with the stakeholders on a regular basis, getting feedback from them, and implementing the feedback through the use of analytics as well.
So as the research analyst, me and Jack kind of are the numbers people, and we deal with all like the metrics and the behind the scenes, and even like researching long term and short term, like just information about social media in general, anything that the other fellows need. So on a week to week basis, we'll create the kind of like weekly reports and report to the rest of the group. So everyone kind of knows how their posts are doing. And we kind of have to be the people who, although we'll give positive feedback and like positive numbers, we have to be able to say the negative and what we can work on. So we work on both numbers and like creating the insights on how we can improve and how we can get better.
Yeah, I mean, Mackenzie covered it pretty well. It's a great role for those who want to be involved in social media marketing, but don't necessarily want to be in front of the camera. It's a lot of behind the scenes work, like she said, and you have a lot of great practice in your data analytical software, like Excel and Tableau.
So as the editor, I am overseeing and managing just the blog. I also play with a little bit of analytics with Jack and Mackenzie to see how our blogs are doing. It's a really great role because you get a side of writing, and that's something that I was never familiar with, but having the willingness to learn and kind of devote some of your time into that is a really great skill to learn part of the fellowship. It's also a great opportunity because you get to pair with faculty members, but you also get to kind of lean into the trends, which you might see on Instagram more. But we did a piece with Kelly McCusker about her journey here at PC, but we also did a blog about Taylor Swift being a business icon, which it kind of shows the wide range of content that you can create with the blog. I also help the fellows just make sure when they're doing they do blogs that they know exactly how to successfully upload it. In addition to that, I like my role just because I get to collaborate with everyone on the team and also create content for all the social platforms. So it's a lot of fun and it gives you a wide range, but also kind of have your own little side project as well.
So we're the four digital consultants. As Nico mentioned before, our role is a little bit different in the fact that we are not only applying our knowledge and learning about marketing and social media marketing to the business school and creating content for the business school, but also to our clients. So my specific client is the San Miguel School, which is an all boys middle school here in Providence that serves students from underrepresented communities. So I've kind of been hands-on in helping them figure out their demographics, helping them situate their content and what social media platform is more appropriate for that. In addition, I've helped them film promotional videos for their events, such as their handshake event that they had, just to kind of give an in onto the school because it's such a small school that they don't are not represented well on social media. So kind of showing the opportunities they have there to help market themselves to potential students, potential families, and potential donors for their school.
So me and Tessa work with the graduate admissions, which has been fun. It's a new partner this year, so we meet with them once a week usually, and we'll talk through strategies how we can help promote the graduate programs. The first semester we did more digital marketing stuff, so not as much social media, but we worked on websites, SEO, which was great to learn, and not just do social media. And then this semester we're doing more social media, creating templates to help them promote on our socials.
I think Annie really highlighted it really well, especially with the digital consultant role. It's something that you won't really get in a class at PC. So it's really experience that you'll receive outside of postgrad, and that's definitely one of the perks of the roles.
I work with Onward We Learn. It's a college access program for first generation students, and it's our last year in our partnership with them. So a big thing for me has kind of been like leaving them with the infrastructure that they need so that when I'm gone, they can run their own marketing internally. So we've worked a lot on templates, forms that the people in the company can fill out to get their videos posted on the social media. We've done some website work and overall just like teaching the people there how they can use social media to their advantage.
All right, so why the fellowship? Getting into all of our roles and all of the experience that you get here with the fellowship, all the real world marketing experience. The other reasons you really want to be here at the fellowship is you really get networking opportunities here. So through our class credit, through our first semester class experience, and even second semester when it's not a class, you will still have speakers from the industry come in and talk to us and teach us about marketing. It's one of the most real world structured classes in the sense that we get to learn real lessons from real people who are currently in the business. We've worked with people from marketing agencies to every fellow on here also gets a mentor of their own. So we not only work with the speakers that come in, but we get to work with our own mentors. So for example, my mentor is a field executive at Google out in New York. So, and he's in marketing. So again, these are real life networking opportunities that you get to make here at the fellowship. On top of everything that we do at the school during winter break, we take a trip every year down to New York City for an overnight experience where we get to visit the New York headquarters of huge Fortune 500 companies. This year we went to Google, Havas Media, which is one of the largest marketing agencies in the country, Citibank, and Untuckit, all either places that our donor Adam Benjamin had previously worked at, had connections at, or that we at the fellowship had connections at ourselves. We got to meet tremendous amounts of executives out there and got to learn really what the business looked like firsthand. I can't tell you how eye-opening it was for myself, just someone who is not that familiar with what a marketing agency is, but come to find out, almost every single executive we interacted with out there had gotten started off at a marketing agency. So it just really goes to show you how much you really can learn out here. And then lastly, for class credit and the monetary reward, it's a double whammy for a student here. You get to get the class credit, but then you also get to get paid on top of it for all the good work you do here at the fellowship. So really, it is kind of a double effect here. It is the fellowship in part like a job. It is more consuming in a lot of ways than your average class. But at the same time, you're getting rewarded from that through either class credit and a monetary benefit at the end. So I think through those three reasons of real experience and networking opportunities, and then lastly, the structure of the program here, I really think you are going to get so much more out of this fellowship on top of the real life marketing experience that you're getting running a nationally recognized brand social media pages. So there's really so much compounded into the fellowship all at once. And then lastly, just to show you what we really got up to this past semester, firstly, we talk about the brand reface. This year, the Providence College School of Business underwent a new brand direction through their creative strategy. So us as social media marketers got to really showcase that firsthand. We got to be the first to, change our ID tags, change the way, our logo is presented on all of our social media sites. Us as a team ourselves decided to take this year to rebrand a little bit in terms of how we even shoot our content. We aim to be a little bit more professional, show faces, and then also be a little bit more strategic in terms of how we market in certain websites, using Facebook more so for the parent population, Instagram for your prospective and current students, and TikTok for exclusively trendy videos versus before we would send videos and carousel photos out to all of them to the same exact all platforms. Now we're a little bit more specific in how we do that. Some of our most popular videos included our ice cream shop PC business video, which got some of the highest engagement rates we'd ever seen. Same thing this year. We try to get a little bit more trendy by creating a SWOT analysis of The Summer I Turned Pretty. So these are really fun things that we get to do here at the fellowship. So yes, it's a lot of serious advertising and a lot of showcasing faculty and more serious elements in business. But at the same time, we get to have a lot of fun with the content we make. These are ideas that we exclusively developed, talked about, had a lot of fun with. We took a TV show that a lot of people were watching and turned that into a business analysis video. So you get to have that creative freedom to do fun things like that. And then lastly is our photo at Google's New York headquarters. Just after we got out of a series of meetings, got to eat lunch there, take a tour of their headquarters, which is immaculate, and really learn what business is like at one of the largest companies in the world and in marketing fashion. So really, just again, I can't reiterate it enough how valuable this fellowship experience really is. It's a one-year process of all ages you can apply. Even if you don't get in the first year, you can continue to try out and get in the next year afterwards. It just really, from the bottom of my heart, I really don't think there's any other program that's going to get you as valuable marketing experience and connections and, avenues to move forward fast in your career than something like this. So just coming from myself, and I think everyone else here at the fellowship can say the same thing, that it has been such a beneficial experience and definitely something you should try out for. So I'm going to hand it over to Liz. She supervises us, and she'll tell you guys a little bit more about the application process here at the fellowship, and then we'll let you guys go. But from all of us down here, thank you for listening to us and our quick little presentation on what the Benjamin Family Social Media Fellowship is all about.
Well, thanks so much for everybody for watching this. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the application process. My name's Liz Kay. I'm the Director of Social Media for Providence College, and I've been serving as the advisor for the fellowship for a number of years. So it is really a fantastic opportunity, as Nico and the team already explained. And we work hard to try to identify great candidates to bring onto the team every year. So we have an application that is due on Tuesday, February 17th. The application consists of a number of questions. We also offer an opportunity for people to fill out, like to submit a video response to one of the questions. Definitely encourage everybody to do the video response. We're not going to like, we're not going to not accept you if you don't do the video, but it's just great opportunity to practice. So many companies and for their jobs and internships are requiring an initial video interview. So this is just another opportunity to practice. So if you take a quick video with your phone and then upload it to OneDrive or a private YouTube channel and share that link in your application, definitely recommend that. But what we do is we'll review the applications that are submitted, identify people to come in for an initial interview with myself and Brian Maha, who does communications for the School of Business. The two of us will review our notes from those conversations, get to know everybody, and then we'll identify folks to move on to a finalist round. So those folks will be meeting with both members of the current team in the roles that people are applying for, as well as Adam Benjamin, who with his wife Meg donated the money to make this fellowship possible. So it's a great opportunity to get to know Adam a little bit better, to learn more, ask any questions you might have from the fellows who are currently on the team. But our goal is to have those interviews wrapped up and announce to people, whether they've made the fellowship by the beginning of April, so people can plan, because, we know that course registration for the fall semester is coming up in mid-April, so we definitely want everybody to be able to plan accordingly for their schedules. Just to piggyback on what the team said, fellowship is a great opportunity. Things that can help your application. We offer an opportunity to show a portfolio. It doesn't have to be very fancy. We're basically looking for samples of your work. So if there are projects you did for your classes, if you've done projects for your internships, or writing samples from classes or other, even high school, depending on your class here, all of those are really helpful to show us what you're capable of, what you've done in the past, and what you might be able to do if given the opportunity to be a part of the fellowship. And one last thing, we definitely encourage people to apply, as freshmen or sophomores. But the fellowship is such a great opportunity. But the one thing I always have to caution, the one caveat is, unfortunately, we can only bring on 10 people each year, and so there are way more qualified students than we can hire for the team. So if you are a younger student earlier in your college, have an opportunity to apply, I know that please don't be discouraged if you didn't make it this year. Definitely just take a minute and take a beat, and submit your application again for your senior year, because it's such a great opportunity. We're so grateful. Brian and I are so grateful to you here, and see how people have grown in a full year. People get internships, they take more classes, and their applications can become really robust. So please don't be discouraged if it doesn't work out for you this one year. We definitely encourage you to keep applying. But good luck with your applications, and definitely, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out directly to me or to anyone else on the team. We'd love to hear from you and be able to help you prep your application in the best light possible. So thanks so much, everybody.